Hello. Today I wanted to tell you about one of my favorite devotionals. It's written by Stacey J. Edwards and it's called Devotions from the Front Porch. It's got a great inviting title, but it also has these beautiful photos with each daily entry. And one of the entries I read recently was called The Welcome Mat. And I thought that was a really good one to bring up today since my last message talked about the doors and wreaths and doormats down my hallway hikes. So the devotion starts out. A welcome mat on a front porch makes an entire house seem friendly. The people stepping onto that mat feel invited into that space. Before the front door even opens, they're officially welcomed into the home. The world could use a few more welcome mats. I told you about some of the welcome mats I see on my walks. Some are simple and friendly. Some are witty and humorous. There's some artistic and creative ones, even seasonal ones. And then, of course, there's doors without doormats. And these are the physical, actual doormats, or lack of a doormat, for these people's homes. But what about our personal life doormats? Now, there are definitely seasons where we need rest. We need to pause. We might need to refuel a little bit. We're emotionally or physically drained from one thing or another. And then there are some seasons where we're more energized and more encouraged and excited about life and might even have some space and margin in our schedule. I imagine, though, most of us will find ourselves somewhere in between. Regardless of where we are, we still have something to offer. You have something important on the inside of you to share and to contribute to the lives of those around you. Sometimes we don't want to let people into our mess. We keep the door closed to our homes. We don't invite people over. We also keep the doors to our lives and our emotions and what's going on inside of us closed, or maybe we only crack it a little bit. We don't really want to let people see who we are. Maybe we think that we will be judged or unfairly criticized. Maybe we're self-conscious because we think we should be able to do more or be more. We compare our worst to someone else's best. And if we're honest, we know that others are doing the same thing. Here we are worried about what they're thinking about our mess, but they're really just concerned about their own. And that mentality can lead to isolation and loneliness. In the devotion, Stacey goes on to say, women who are lonely are everywhere. They are laundry folding, nose wiping, boo-boo kissing, grilled cheese making machines. They are single ladies, working 9 to 5 and swapping jokes around the water cooler, church volunteers, classroom moms, and doting grandmothers. They are all ages and in all life stages, and they are lonely. So what can we do for those women? Maybe we can put out our welcome mat and invite them into our mess, our untidy, unput together, imperfect lives. It's okay for them to see we don't have everything all together. They don't care. The important thing is to make them feel welcome and to make them feel seen. We know that we're not always looking for somebody to fix our problem, to have a solution or an answer to everything that's going on in our lives. Sometimes we just need a listening ear or a warm hug or a shoulder to cry on. We need to feel like we're not alone on this journey. Stacey ends her devotional with this. Sometimes all they need to know is that they are welcome and that they don't have to leave their mess at the door. When we roll out the welcome mat, we may be surprised by who has been waiting for someone to invite them in. Now, if you're in a season, a refueling season right now, I hope that you receive everything you need from God and from those around you. I pray that you recognize it's okay to pause for a moment and refuel and get your emotional stuff together. And I pray that you know you're not alone. And I pray that you realize that even in the midst of this, you still have something significant to offer. And if you're cruising along in this world and living life, I pray that God gives you new eyes to see those around you and maybe see someone who needs a friend. No matter where you are in life, no matter what season you're in, if you feel like you're too young to contribute or too old to matter or too busy to stop or too bored to care, Wherever we are today, I pray that we each realize that God still has something beautiful on the inside of us that this world needs. Why not dust off our welcome mats and invite others into our journey? And like Stacy says, into a place where they can feel loved and wanted when they enter, and a little less lonely when they leave. I mean this sincerely. Thank you for being a part of this journey with me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.